Hey guys, how's it going? My name is xzenvil, and today I'm gonna talk about I guess a little bit more serious subject, or a little bit more, I guess, random, maybe random in a good way. It depends how you take it. But yeah, I have no idea how this commentary is gonna go. I haven't really planned it out, or I honestly just came home from school and I felt like shit. My controller fell, and I felt like doing this commentary, and I feel like doing a commentary. Usually I plan them out, but this one felt like doing it, and that's why I'm doing it now. Before maybe tomorrow I won't feel like doing it, or I won't. I don't know. I just won't do anything with it, and I kind of want to put this one out because I think it's kind of important. But basically, I'm gonna tell a backstory before I say this commentary because I think it's kind of important also. I think 2 years ago, before I was making videos, I was watching YouTube and I was subscribed to this guy called the Choke 91. You guys probably still know him, or he's out there. I think he still makes video. I don't know. I don't really watch him anymore because something. I won't go into detail. But yeah, so he 2 years ago, I think he made this commentary called Life, and it was to me it was like completely random because in his his videos were all like good videos. They weren't they were montages and things. They weren't really talking about just like serious topics, I think, if I remember correctly. Uh, but and I wasn't really following anyone on Twitter, so maybe he was updating things on Twitter, but I wasn't really there at the time. All I know is I don't think he posted for a while, and then he randomly posted a video called Life. So the title just intrigued me because it was like the life with a dot, I think, if I remember correctly. I haven't watched the video since 2 years. But yeah, I watched it once, only once, and I remember to this day because this video was a story about, I think, his life and what he thinks about it, and just, I guess, advice and just what happens. It's a really interesting video, and I think you guys should check it out. So if I find it, I'll put in the description for you guys, or if I don't, if I forget, you just I don't know, it's one quick YouTube search away and it's there. I would really recommend it. Maybe you wouldn't want to if you watch this video because it's a 21-minute video. And anyways, in the video he just talks about his life and what happens to him, and it was honestly really it wasn't sad like, oh, I got abused when I was a kid and I grew up with an alcoholic father. It wasn't like that, but he just said some things that were really not depressing, but like sad, and obviously you wouldn't want to happen to someone. And it was like the first video that ever made me feel that, and actually, like, I think I started crying when I was watching the video because it was really sad, and I don't know, you kind of connected, or you connect with the YouTuber, even though you never saw him, or the guy lives in England, or like all the way over there across the world, and you still kind of connect with the guy. And I don't know, I really like the video, and I always think about it if I go through my favorites because it's in there, and then I see the video and I remember all about it, and I don't know, it was really interesting. So again, I would kind of recommend watching it if this video really doesn't get the impact like that video got on me. Hopefully it does. To be honest, this video really isn't, like I said, it's not planned, so I'm just talking, and I think that's important, just to talk and not really plan what you're about to say, and maybe, I don't know, it might be a little bit less organized, but I think that's just the best way to go. Unlike other of my commentaries, but I think this one, that's the way I want to do it, and that's the way I'm doing it now. Anyways, so yeah, if you guys know, if you follow me on Twitter, probably not, like, I don't know, Twitter I don't really post anymore, but if you guys watch my last few videos or have been a subscriber for a while, I don't get that much views anymore, which I don't really mind. Uh, and if you watch my last few videos, or if you added me on Skype or PS3 and I talked to you there, you might know what's going on well in the last few months, and how I guess some bad thing happened to me, and I haven't really updated since then, haven't really said much about that, and haven't really talked about my life. I always talk about like video games and just like how to get better, or tips or tricks, and just funny things and just general things. Just I don't really talk about me that much. Uh, I don't know. I don't think I do. Maybe well, I have 400 videos, so I guess some of them I probably do in there. Actually, I do in my whole. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. You guys are probably shut the frick up. But yeah. So yeah, so you guys might know what's going on, or what was going on, and you might want to know what was, or how I am right now. And for those people, I'm great. No, I'm good. I just want to talk about life for a teenager, or life for someone that isn't really, I guess, social, or maybe not like social, like you hide away in the corner all day and you just play on your DS, which is no problem. But I mean, like, not that type of social. More social, like you have friends, you have your family, you maybe have a girlfriend and boyfriend, but you don't really talk about your problems. Maybe you're failing an exam or you're failing a class, you have a trouble or fight with someone, and it's a really bad fight, but you don't really have someone to talk to. And, it sucks because, I don't know, you're just left there alone and you don't really understand, and you don't really, it just gets worse and worse over time because you just builds up and builds up, and you don't really know how to handle it. I'm talking about that type. If you're that type of person that already has someone to talk to, well, I think that's just great. And I don't mean that sarcastically. That sounds sarcastically, but I actually think that's great because I think this video is just going to be like pointing how important it is to talk to people and at least have some people there. I'm a guy that has not trying to be like, oh, I'm so popular, but I have a lot of friends, and I have I have a few friends that I hang out with, and I have even less friends that I talk to after school. And then I have just like those two people, I guess, or maybe three that I would talk to if there's something that goes wrong. Maybe two, yeah. Maybe one actually. But it doesn't really matter how many people there are as long as there's at least one. And I think if you have that one person that can talk, or that you can talk to if there's like something really bad that happened to you. For example, I don't know, you broke up with your girlfriend, or your parents got divorced and it was really tragic for you. As long as you have someone there and you can just talk to, and personally I think that's the way it makes it go by a lot easier, and makes it so much easier for you as the type of person just to be like, you know what? Okay, this happened, and I'm not gonna sit here alone in the basement and do nothing. Maybe you do feel like that. Like, maybe you want to do feel like that, and I get that. Sometimes I do feel like that. If there's something bad, I just want to sit alone, and that's the best way to handle it. But sometimes I wish there was someone there I could talk to. And a few years ago, I didn't really have those type of friends that I would talk to if something went bad. I wouldn't really, I didn't really care. I would just sit in my basement and be like, oh, okay, whatever, just play some NHL '08 back then. That's the NHL 14. But yeah, that's what I used to do, and I guess I didn't really realize how bad it was until I guess I broke and I would freak out, and I was really like, really, really bad, and I still had no one to talk to, but somehow I found a way to get better. And I remember when I got sick, I still didn't have that person, like 2 years ago when I got sick, and I still didn't have that person to talk to. Like at the time, I had a friend, but she wasn't that type of friend at the moment. And when we progressed, she was. And as soon as I was able to talk to someone, I remember getting help, and it would have it got a lot better than it would have been if I didn't get that type of person. Also, when I'm talking about like trying to find someone, I go to the school where there's a like we have guidance counselors, so I don't know if we want to kill ourselves and we're like, oh no, we should talk to our guidance counselor, so we don't do that. And I think I'm lucky to have that type of system. I don't know if every school has that. I know most schools, like every person I talk to has a guidance counselor at their school that they can talk to, or at least high school. I didn't have it at any other school, but at high school, mine does, and I think every other school does. If you don't, well, friends are the way to go, because or family, of course, if you have a mom or dad or sister, brother, then that too. When I say friends, it's just because I'm connecting it to me and my friends. I'm not that type of guy that really. I went to a guidance counselor once, sorry, and I never really went to my parents' side. Well, I went to my mom once, but not that much. I'm more of a guy that likes to go to my two friends, maybe one. I'm gonna say one right now. Uh, I guess I don't know, but anywho, where was I? Of course, if you guys know me, I always go off the topic. Sorry if this video is really long, by the way. I don't know how long it's going to be, but just want to talk. But yeah, so I just want to say, like I said, there's always someone, like, if it's not now, it's going to be later, and you got to realize who the right people are and who the right, like, friends are, because I remember, like I said, 4 years ago, I had friends, obviously, and when something bad happened, I didn't go to them. And after 2 years, I had different friends. And when something bad happened, even worse, I went to those friends, like my new friends, because they were the right people and my friends. And it took me a while to realize and be like, oh, I should go hang out with my old friends and do this and do that. And after I realized, like, seriously, like, this year, like this school year, maybe like even this semester, that like my right friends are the people I'm hanging out with now, and like my old friends are still my friends, but my friends now are the people that I know if there was something wrong with them, they would talk to me, and if there was something wrong with me, then I could go talk to them because it happened like a few days ago where there was something wrong, and I went to my friend, and she was there, and that's the most important thing, to have that type of friend just there. Because if I still had my old friends, then it'd be a lot worse, and my last high school year would be a lot worse and just horrible than it is now at the moment. Uh, so just realize who your real friends are, and like I don't know, just you like some people are assholes. Some people are really really big assholes, and I'm not like that type of person. I don't like to be mean, and when I see mean people, I'm just like wow. And I guess I was too shy to like whenever I saw my friend be mean or something, I didn't really say anything, and I should have, but I didn't really say anything. And now that I'm with nice people, I don't really like it. Never really happens where they're mean and I have to say something. So it's just a great feeling to be around like, and I have so much more fun than like now than I do before, in like grade 9 when I was with other people. And I'm not saying like those other people are bad people. I'm just saying like they aren't the people for me. They weren't the same people that they were before. And people change. You have, fun fact, yeah, I have new friends every 7 years apparently, and I am with right friends now, and I'm happy I have that. And I'm gonna, I guess, enjoy it until the day comes where I don't, and we move away or something, which is gonna be horrible. But you just gotta move on, and yeah. So I hope you guys like have those types of friends, because I know some like it sucks to have someone to look at this right now. Sorry, I know I was talking about the gameplay. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have done that. Oh god. But yeah. So hope you guys have some people to talk to. Like obviously I'm on Twitter. You can personal message me if you really like. Sometimes even a stranger is the most like the best person to talk to. I know some people like over the internet talk to me now. Some of my subscribers talk to me now, and it's nice to be like, oh, if I never made videos, then that guy would never have watched my videos, obviously, and we would have never met. Blah blah blah. So it's cool. Like if you guys want to message me now, I have no problem. YouTube, Twitter. I get notifications, so it's all good. Yeah. I won't ignore you guys. But yeah, so it doesn't have to be like I said, it could be really anybody. As long as they're the right person, then they'll be nice. If they're an asshole, it doesn't really matter. Just be like, oh, okay, they're an asshole. Just ignore them, move on. And you gotta let the bad people go. Like I had experiences where, you know, there was a good person. I really really liked them, but they were doing bad things, and I was just like, okay, you know, like no, just bye. Like I still really like you, but I can't deal with this anymore, and just get better, and goodbye. And it's hard, but you gotta do it, and you gotta think about yourself, and yeah, because if you don't think about yourself and you always try to make other people happy, then you're just gonna eventually just make yourself sad, and you don't want that. You want to make you happy, and other people happy. You gotta compromise. Well, that's just I like making other people happy as long as I'm happy. Like if people annoy me, I'll be like, hey, I don't mind. But if people annoy me so much that I start getting mad, I'm like, okay, like now's the time to stop. And if they don't stop, then that's when you realize who the bad people are. If they do stop, then they're your friend. But yeah, no. But yeah. So I think that like really just clears up what I'm trying to say. Like just life goes on, and it sucks as a teenager, because I think when you're a teenager and bad things happen, like I remember when I was a kid, and the worst thing that happened was when my dog chewed my toe, my toe, not my toe, my toy, and that was like seriously the worst thing that happened. And as a teenager, there's always bad things that happen. Well, not always, but like there's some bad things that happen, and it's the first time that you actually like have those really bad things happen to you. And you know, as an adult, you're still gonna have bad things happen to you. I don't know, maybe you're gonna have money problems, you get fired from a job, but at least it's not the first time you've been faced through a bad problem, and you know how to get it, go through it. You know who to talk to, and you have experience with it. So life isn't really easy for those people that I don't know. Just I'm not saying like life sucks, life is stupid. Kill yourself. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it's not as bad as some people make it. And no, it might seem really bad at a time, and trust me, I've been through them. I've been going through them for a while now, being sick and all those relationship troubles. Like I've been through a lot, and I'm here now, and I'm smiling, and that's what counts. That's really what counts. Just at the end, going to bed and smiling and not crying a bit. You'll have those few days where you do cry to go to sleep, but you know it'll get better eventually, and I guess that's what matters. I hope this commentary went through to some people. It might have been completely random, might have not even impacted you at all. Maybe it doesn't impact you now, but it's going to impact you in the future where something maybe does happen to you. I hope it doesn't. Obviously, I hope it doesn't. Uh, but if it does, maybe you'll think back to this commentary and you'll, I don't know, just rewatch it or remember what I said, and it'll help you. And I hope it does. If it does happen to you, I hope it helps you, and you know that's just the way to go. But yeah, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. So I think I'm gonna leave you guys off. My phone just buzzed. I'm sorry if you heard that. I'll be doing. I don't know. This is really random, but I think I'll be doing a setup video soon, just so you guys can see me, because I haven't been posting in a while, and I'm sorry for that. I know there's no reason to apologize because of what's been going on in my life, but I've just been obviously doing things and, like I said, make myself happy before I make other people happy. And yeah, that's what I've been doing. So I hope you guys understand. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. My name is xzenvil, and I'll see you guys in the next time. Goodbye.